In today's video, we are going to discuss 12 amazing idioms with Karan Johar. We all know that he has impeccable vocabulary and pronunciation. So why not learn from him?
I think the 3 tough years post the pandemic, when there was a whole lot of trolling, and I didn't realize that I was trying to be tough and resilient, and I was trying to kind of brush things under the carpet.
When you brush something under the carpet, you ignore a difficult situation rather than facing it. जब आप कोई मुश्किल सिचुएशन को इग्नोर कर देते हो, उसको फेस करने की जगह, उसका सामना करने की जगह, that is when you can use the phrase to brush under the carpet. For example, whenever they have some issue in the house, they brush it under the carpet rather than discussing it. इसका मतलब है कि जब भी उनके घर में कोई इशू होता है, rather than discussing it, they brush it under the carpet. They ignore it.
All the intelligence went out of the window. All the pragmatism went out of the window.
To go out the window. When an idea or a principle go out the window, it means it doesn't exist anymore. जब कोई चीज exist करना ही छोड़ दे, that is when we can use the word to go out the window. For example, मैं अपने students को हमेशा कहती हूँ that they should throw the word very out the window. It means that they should not use the word very anymore. It should not exist in their dictionary.
Biden or Trump?
Well, it's like devil in the deep blue sea.
Between the devil and the deep blue sea. It means that you have two choices, but both the choices are unpleasant. इसको हिंदी में हम कह सकते हैं एक तरफ कुआं एक तरफ खाई. जब आपके पास दो चॉइसेस हैं, दो ऑप्शंस हैं, लेकिन दोनों ही ऑप्शंस अच्छे नहीं हैं, दोनों ही ऑप्शंस बहुत ज़्यादा पॉजिटिव नहीं हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इमेजिन करो कि आपको अपनी जॉब छोड़नी है. यू वांट टू लीव योर जॉब बिकॉज ऑफ द टॉक्सिक वर्क एनवायरनमेंट. बट इफ यू क्विट योर जॉब, you will face financial troubles. If you stay in your job, you will have to deal with the toxic work environment. In this case, you can say, I'm really between the devil and the deep blue sea. You can also use the idiom to be stuck between a rock and a hard place. When I had to decide whether to quit my job or to stay despite the toxic work environment, I was really stuck between a rock and a hard place. इसका भी सेम मतलब होता है, एक तरफ कुआं एक तरफ खाई.
Oh, if Jawan and Pathan worked, should we only do action? And then everybody's running that. Then suddenly a love story works and like, oh, his love story's made a comeback. Like, I feel like we're running around like headless chickens.
When you are running around like headless chickens, you are trying to do a lot of things together, but in a panicked, disorganized way. जब आप बहुत सारे काम एक साथ करने की कोशिश करते हो एक panicked, disorganized way में, that is when you can use the phrase to run around like headless chickens. For example, imagine आपका एग्जाम है कल और आपने कुछ तैयारी नहीं करी. आप एक दिन पहले सब कुछ पढ़ने की कोशिश कर रहे हो, but in a panicked, disorganized way. Here I can say, when I had my exam, I was running around like headless chickens.
Maybe I had to go through that dark tunnel to see the light.
To see the light at the end of the tunnel. When you travel in a tunnel, you can't see anything. Everything is dark, apart from the light at the end. This idiom originates from here. When you see the light at the end of the tunnel, you expect or you hope that things are going to improve after a long challenging period. जब आपको लगने लगे कि चीजें फाइनली इंप्रूव हो रही हैं बहुत सारी डिफिकल्टीज के बाद, that is when you can use the idiom to see the light at the end of the tunnel. अब इमेजिन करो कि आपने बहुत सारे इंटरव्यूज के लिए अप्लाई किया, लेकिन आपको कहीं से कॉल नहीं आया. So you will feel disheartened, but suddenly one day you get a call for a job. You will feel positive and you will be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. When I finally got a call for an interview after being rejected multiple times, I could finally see the light at the end of the tunnel.
I was making Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gham and I was like, oh my God, like why is anybody else coming this year? This is like it's going to be such a brilliant movie. It's come and blow everyone's socks off.
When something blows your socks off, you are impressed by it. You are amazed by it. जब कोई चीज आपको बहुत ज्यादा इम्प्रेस कर दे या आप किसी चीज को देख के हैरान हो जाओ, that is when you can use this idiom. For example, when I saw her dance for the first time, it completely blew my socks off. इसका मतलब है जब मैंने उसका डांस पहली बार देखा, I was impressed, I was amazed, I was completely shocked.
Anu's a dear friend. I'm just pulling her leg really, and when she comes, I'll say the same.
To pull someone's leg का हिंदी मतलब है टांग खींचना. जब आप किसी को कोई ऐसी चीज बोलते हो जो सच ना हो, बस एक टीजिंग वे में, मजाक उड़ाने के लिए. When you say something that may or may not be true, but in a teasing manner, that is when you can use the idiom to pull someone's leg. For example, मुझे लगा उसने जॉब छोड़ दी, but वो सिर्फ मेरी टांग खींच रहा था. I thought that he had actually left his job, but he was just pulling my leg. इसका मतलब है उसने actually में job नहीं छोड़ी. He was just saying something which is not true in a funny way.
It's only when you make movies, and especially Indian movies. Yes, some of them are exaggerated, some of them are over the top.
You can use the idiom over the top to describe something that is too much, excessive or exaggerated. जब कोई चीज हद से ज्यादा हो जाए, जब कोई चीज बहुत ओवर हो जाए, that is when you can use the idiom over the top. Imagine you went to a birthday party wearing a wedding dress. You will look too much, you will look excessive, you will be overdressed. So here we can use the idiom over the top. For example, when I accidentally wore my wedding dress to a birthday party, I looked over the top.
I'm so sorry, Anu, but I've held court.
To hold court means to be the center of attention. जब हर किसी का attention, हर किसी का ध्यान एक इंसान पे हो, then that person is holding court. For example, when I went to the party, Rahul was holding the court. Everyone just wanted to talk to him. इसका मतलब है कि जब हम पार्टी में गए तो सबका अटेंशन राहुल पे था. Everybody was talking to him.
She was also head girl. So everybody in the 10th standard was crushing on some girl. Yeah. So I thought I should join this bandwagon.
To jump on the bandwagon means to do something that has become popular or trendy. जब आप भी वही चीज करते हो जो सब लोग कर रहे हैं क्योंकि वो पॉपुलर है, ट्रेंडी है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आजकल हर कोई इस गाने पे डांस कर रहा है, तो मैंने भी सोचा to make a reel on this song. So here I can say when everybody was dancing on this song, I decided to jump on the bandwagon. I decided to do the same. I decided to follow the trend.
At one point when I turned 14 or 15, I dropped the guard, and I was like, yaar, main ye kyun kar raha hu?
In today's world, we do not share our feelings and emotions with people that easily. We feel that we need to protect ourselves, we need to protect our feelings because we don't trust them. But when we drop our guards, we become more emotionally available. We start talking to people about our emotions, about our feelings, without feeling the need to protect ourselves. जब आपको लगे कि अब मैं अपने इमोशंस इस इंसान के साथ शेयर कर सकती हूँ, that is when you can use the phrase to drop your guards. For example, in the beginning when I started a job, I didn't like talking to people, but slowly I dropped my guard.
So today what you call gay or fag, homo, said in a derogatory tone, it was called pansy in those days. And it was the word that, literally had really pushed me into a shell.
When you go into your shell, you do not want to interact with people. You do not want to talk to them. You want to avoid social situations. जब आप अपने shell में चले जाते हो, आप interested नहीं होते हो लोगों से बात करने में. For example, when she was criticized for her clothes, she went into her shell. इसका मतलब है कि जब लोगों ने उसको बहुत ज़्यादा क्रिटिसाइज किया उसके कपड़ों को लेके, तो she became less interested in people. She became less interested in interacting with them. This brings us to the end of this video. I hope you learned something and also enjoyed it at the same time. If you did, then please like, share and subscribe. If you want to learn more such vocabulary words, then keep following Unscrew English. I'll see you in the next video.